What's going on, everyone? Just Gaz here, and today I'm going to talk to you about the future of Destiny 2, and more in particular after the March 28th or 27th update, which is the Go Faster update. Now, I don't know if you're aware, but they're actually bringing in a sandbox update at the end of the month, so this is going to change many different things. It's mainly movement speed, as the name suggests, the Go Faster update. So along with the movement speed, so we're going to break down some bits, and I'm going to sort of give my opinion on it. But with the whole thing with the Go Fast update, you know, movement speed being adjusted, like Titan skating is going to be coming back and different things like that. One of the things was people's asking about the time to kill, and saying like, well, if movement speed's being upped, etc, etc, is there going to be a faster time to kill? Is the new weapon balances coming in to adjust for a faster time to kill to make the game a bit more exciting? So obviously one of the questions was, does this mean you're changing the time to kill? Bungie's response to this was to, when looked at the core feedback on time to kill in Crucible, we saw that it mostly stemmed from a lack of excitement or spikes of intensity you'll come to expect from a Destiny experience. That would be speaking of Destiny 1 obviously in particular, and how the PvP felt in Destiny 1, which obviously felt a lot different than what it does now in Destiny 2. So they're obviously looking to adjust the movement speed, but not the time to kill. But the aim for the adjustment in movement speed will be to bring more excitement in a PvP match, and hopefully break down the whole team shot aspect of it. Because in Destiny 1 you could run around and you could have like what we'll call hero moments. So your hero moments would be like, you could be running around and you could take out the team, or you could take 4, get a breaker, things like that. Whereas you can't really do that within Destiny 2 because of the team shot, and you run around the corner, there's more than one, you get destroyed. So they're hoping with faster movement speed people will be more agile and be able to get into engagements, move away from another one, heal up a bit, take another one out, and, you know, just let the game play along a bit quicker. That's the general idea of it. But there are also going to be a few other changes to help along with the speed within especially PvP with this Go Faster update. The respawn timers for all quick play modes have been reduced by to 2 seconds, so yes, you will respawn a lot quicker. Player respawn times for survival have been reduced to 7 seconds. Revive lockout time in countdown has been reduced to 7 seconds. And players no longer lose revive tokens upon death. So if you die, then you've still got your revive token, and you can plug on forward and, you know, pick your teammates up and whatever. They're also looking to bring, not really rockets. Obviously rockets have always been used in PvP, but other things such as getting more use out of shotguns and snipers. So they're actually going to bring down the timer for when power ammo is brought into the match. And another aspect of it will be, if you have power ammo and you're killed, you will actually drop power ammo, so then other players can make a play to try and take that power ammo that you've just dropped. So they do have to, I believe, pick it up, as in like hold square or whatever if you're on PlayStation, and actually pick up the power ammo. But it will make it a little more exciting because there's going to be something else for people to push for. That, oh, that guy's got a sword, take him down. Okay, he's dropped some power ammo, let's push for that power ammo. Or can we use that power ammo to bait the enemy team to come to try and pick it up, and we can take them out at that precise moment. So you can use it as sort of like a baiting opportunity. There's going to be a change to hunters, mainly with their dodge. So currently at the moment, hunters are able to dodge, and when they dodge, I believe they then go invisible. Yeah, they go invisible on a dodge. So when they do this, they break complete aim assist. Now, obviously on PC that's not an issue because there is no aim assist, but on console it's a big issue because you rely on the aim assist, because aiming on console is not as crisp and precise as using keyboard and mouse. So they've now changed it in PvP only, So if a hunter, while the hunter dodges, yes, that will break all aim assist. But when they are invisible, the aim assist will come back because you can still slightly see them. So if you can see them, you are going to be able to shoot at them and have that aim assist. So they've also gone around, obviously with it being a sandbox update, they've changed the weapon balances. So pulse rifles are basically getting a buff all round, which I'm so happy for, that pulse rifles are getting a full round buff. Destiny 1, I used pulse rifles all the time in PvP. Pulse rifles and hand cannons were basically what I used in PvP. So hopefully with these pulse rifles getting a full buff all around, in and around, you know, in and around that mouth, with them getting a full buff all across the boards, then hopefully they're going to become, you know, viable to use. You might see some more pulse rifles being used, especially because there are some really good pulse rifles that do well. But having that buff will really help. Maybe them being used consistently all the time. You know, like becoming like a meta, because the pulse rifle meta was amazing. I don't care what anyone says. I liked the pulse rifle meta. Scout rifles are going to get PvE damage increase, which is very good because obviously it's a scout rifle. You want higher impact and more damage done by a scout rifle. You want it to be more optimal, like you want to be smashing the enemy with scout rifles. You're going to get PvE damage increase for hand cannons. You're also going to get an ADS accuracy on consoles, so which will help on PvP. That's a massive problem actually with PvP and using hand cannons. I use Nature of the Beast, and sometimes the hit registration is absolutely awful while using it when you're aiming down sight. So with an increase in ADS accuracy, which is aim down sight accuracy if you was unaware, hopefully we'll see more hand cannons rocking around in PvP and not just ones with explosive rounds such as Better Devils. Sidearms are getting a PvE increase in damage, so you can use them because no one uses sidearms in PvE. It's terrible. The other improvements to it I wouldn't worry too much about. It's nothing too major. SMGs are getting a PvE damage increase, so you might actually be able to use SMGs a little bit more within PvE, which is nice actually. It's a much nicer thing. Now linear fusion rifles. Linear fusion rifles are getting sort of across the board buff for PvE. I think it's just PvE, or it might be for, well, it's going to be for both, but this matters more in PvE. So they're definitely getting a damage increase on linear fusion rifles. There's also going to be reduced flinch and increased aim assist. Now, linear fusion rifles, for as far as I can tell, don't get used for toffee, like at all. They're trash. But if you remember back in D1, the sleeper simulant, I would go to call it the stimulant. The sleeper simulant was heavily used. It was the only linear fusion rifle in the game, but it was heavily used. It was so powerful. It was absolutely amazing. So everyone used it. So hopefully with this now getting all linear fusion rifles like bumped up, they'll become more viable within PvE again. So we might have maybe like a little mini sleeper simulant involved. You know, you never know. It'll be nice to see. Shotguns are getting a PvE damage buff as well, and I believe they're also getting a ammo increase. Sniper rifles are getting buffs across the board because at the minute they're trash. I mean, who uses them in PvE? No one. So they definitely get a damage increase, and they're also getting aim assist increase and precision multipliers, because if you think back to D1, everyone used sniper rifles for boss fights, and that just isn't around anymore. So it'd be nice if that sort of happens around again. Now this is a big one. Auto rifles. Decreased range and aim assist stats for precision autos, i.e. Uriel's Gift or all 450 round per minute auto rifles, which are basically the meta. Base damage has not changed, but obviously the aim assist and the range is going to be knocked down. So they will be deadly, but they won't be as like pinpoint accurate, which is pretty nice to know, to be honest, because it might stop Uriel's gift being used as much. There is other buffs for PvE that are coming with it. So Kill Clip will get a buff, High Impact Reserves get a buff, Rampage gets a buff, and that's just for PvE. So my personal thoughts and what I'd like to see happen for the future of Destiny 2 after this update is, okay, everyone would like a increase in time to kill. Time to kill is way too slow in PvP, but we'll see how it goes with the Go Faster update. It should spice things up a bit. It would be nice to see a a pulse rifle and hand cannon meta again in PvP. That would be ideal. It would make it a lot more exciting. It would just diversify things a little bit more. And I am really hoping, as you all would be aware, anyone watching this, you'll be aware that Destiny 2 is in a terrible state. Content creators aren't making the content anymore. People aren't. The player base is not there. So hopefully after this update, it will bring things back more in line of how it felt in D1, but with obviously the advances with D2, how everyone wanted it to be. Everyone wanted D1, the base, and then to expand on it, which would have been D2, but they didn't. They scrapped it all. So hopefully they are putting plans in the right place to sort of make it feel a bit more like D1, that game that everyone fell in love with, even though it was 3 years and people still moaned. People still love that game and they miss it. So hopefully it'll bring things back in line with that, and then hopefully for the future of it, it will bring that fan base back in, and it'll get the players back, the core players. I mean, yes, some people are gone, they ain't gonna be playing it anymore, but hopefully it'll bring in the crowds again, and you know, make some of my content relevant again, you know, because I'm still here grinding that D2 stuff. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed my video. I hope you found it informative, and if you wasn't aware of some of the updates, that is some of them categorized for you. Let me know down below of anything you are looking forward to after this update, or what you'd like to see more for the future of Destiny 2. And if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I post Destiny content still, weapon reviews, you know, all that good stuff. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and until next time, ladies and gentlemen, Toodles.